What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans. Okay, I lied. There's actually another video that was on my list, but I accidentally forgot it. We are talking about Gary and Andi, and yeah, the last episode. Do you think that potentially the fact that Gary saved Andi's life, well, not, I wouldn't say save her life, but prevented her from being assaulted, brought them closer together? I mean, heck, even when they were driving away, when Andi was trying to get Gary to calm down, we find out that Leslie put a tracker on Andi's vehicle. I'm not an expert in this stuff, but isn't that illegal? Just saying. So then we know that Andi's going to the police to report the situation and what they were asking for DNA on her fingernails and whatnot. And then we know Morris told Jasmine that he caught Gary and Andi together, and that's a lie. And then because he caught them together, Gary went ballistic when it was the other way around. So the question is, even though, well, actually, yeah, this video is actually going to flip itself upside down. I was originally going to say, will the assault bring Andi and Gary closer together? But in reality, the question is, will Morris be able to get out of this case? Because he literally told Andi in the restaurant, or Freddie P's, or wherever they were at, that he definitely holds a lot of power in the city, you know, in terms of the law. So given the fact of who he is and his status, he's almost like a male Veronica Harrington in a sense. So even though Andi could have the evidence, Andi has the case and whatnot, Morris could actually work this to his own benefit. I mean, keep in mind that he wasn't afraid to assault Andi, which right there says, even if, you know, Andi went to the police or whatnot, he could flip it to make it seem like he was the victim instead of her. And it kind of sucks because the valet dude, like the one guy who was there to see some of what was going on, Gary told him to beat it. So it's literally their words against Morris's in court. Then the fact that if they go to court, it's going to get really nasty because you're going to have to bring up the affair, the fact that Andi brought a lawsuit on the law firm because of the client and, you know, attorney conflict of interest. So let me put it this way. Andi is in a real damning situation. Gary could be facing jail time. Jasmine could be taking him for everything that he's got. So, I mean, Andi losing her job seems like small potatoes compared to what could be going on in the future of this series, which is honestly pretty interesting if you ask me. But, I mean, even though, you know, you have the tracker on the car and the fact that Morris came on and forced himself on Andi, I think with Morris's connections and everything, this could actually work against Andi. However, I think the one saving grace that might actually work out could be that Andi's boss, who she did not rat out in terms of, look, I came to my boss, I told him about the conflict of interest, but he told me to take the case anyway, just because of the money it could bring to the law firm. He might actually be a deciding factor in helping Andi make it through this. Just saying. I'm not saying relationship wise or anything, but the fact that Andi did not, you know, rat him out, I think could be something that could help in the long run. So yeah, this video did not turn out the way I expected, but that's a good thing. Originally, remember, I was going to say that, well, maybe Gary and Andi will get closer together. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. If anything else, I think that Andi should definitely separate herself from Gary as soon as possible, as soon as this stuff is over. Not to say that she should do it now. She shouldn't do it now, but I really feel that things are really piling up against her. Morris and his connections and, you know, his power of, you know, with the bar and everything on the legal side and, you know, being able to manipulate the system, that could actually work. So honestly, Tyler Perry could be writing in the issues in today's world with, you know, assault victims being believed and the powers that be working against them. So I gotta say, this is shaping up to be pretty good. So I might be, you know, reaching a bit in terms of my expectations, but it actually does add up because I rewatched a couple of scenes before I recorded this video, and I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see Morris working things. Not to mention Jasmine has her own connections as well. So unknowingly, Jasmine, who I feel is a victim in all this, might be piling up the, I guess you could say, she's pretty much going to be stockpiling the weapons to destroy Andi and Gary without knowing that she's being played as well by Morris. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the bell notification icon if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out whenever I post new content. Also, check me out on social media. Links are in the description below. And let's go for a goal of 75 likes on this video. Also, make sure you follow Crystal Lee Naomi on Instagram. I will leave a link to her Instagram in the top comment. Trying to help her get 6,000 followers by the end of the week. We need about 130 more to go. And thanks so much for tuning in.